Hola chicos, bienvenidos. Today we are going to review certain skills from the structure and written expression. These are specifically the skills number 9 and 10, and we are going to start with a presentation. Today is October the 6th, 2020, and I hope you're having a nice day. We're gonna start. Well, as I said before, those are the skills that we are working with, the skill number 9 and the skill number 10. And those skills are referring to the noun clauses connectors. The skill number 9 is how to use a noun clause connector correctly. But first of all, to start with this, we are going to review what is a noun clause. Okay? Well, a noun clause, as the definition you see here, is a dependent or a subordinate clause that works as a noun. We said that this is dependent because the meaning depends on the complete sentences that gives the meaning to what we want to say. Yeah? So a noun clause can be the subject of a sentence, an object, or a complement. I'm going to show you now some examples so that you can observe how these noun clauses work as nouns, objects, or complements. The object or the purpose of those noun clauses is to talk about a person, a thing, an idea, but sometimes we give more information about who or what we are talking about. So sometimes a word is not enough, so we need a group of words in order to explain who or what we are referring to. I'm going to show you the examples that are here. Look, here in the first example, you can observe this. Okay, this is a noun clause. The ones that you see highlighted in blue, those are examples of noun clauses. Yeah, and here you have whatever Brenda cooked made me happy. This sentence or this clause, whatever Brenda, is the subject of the sentence. Whatever Brenda is the subject. Cooked made me happy, it's the predicate. So in this case, this noun clause is working as a subject. Now, we're gonna look the second example where we are seeing a noun clause, the one that is in blue again, this one. Here it says, do you understand what the homework entails? Okay, so in this case, what the homework entails is again a noun clause, but it is working as a direct object. Okay, well, in the third example we have always honor whichever person you serve for an excellent service. So whichever person you serve is your noun clause here, but in this case this is working as an indirect object. The last example we have is I want to work with whoever is excellent on the skill. Okay, here in this case this is working as a prepositional object. ¿Por qué decimos prepositional object? Bueno, porque está sirviendo como el objeto de una preposición. In this case, with is our preposition. Okay? Bueno. So in this case, which are the connectors of those noun clauses? Bueno, whatever, what, whichever, whoever, those are the connectors of noun clauses. And they are referring to nouns por la naturaleza que tienen esos conectores. ¿Ok? Bueno. So, in the following example, what we are going to observe is how these noun clauses are tested in the TOEFL exercises. Yeah? So in this case, you observe. You have one space because you have to complete with the appropriate form. Says, was late caused many problems. So we have that he was late caused many problems. The driver was late caused many problems. There was late caused many problems. Because was late caused many problems. What is the most appropriate structure to complete? Well, after you have thought about what is the best structure to complete, we are going to observe that the best answer is the letter A. Yeah? Because we need a noun clause, en este caso that he, we need this noun clause to complete the meaning of the sentence. En este caso en español lo entenderíamos como que llegara tarde, que él llegara tarde causó muchos problemas. So this is our noun clause that we need to complete the sentence. Yeah? So what are or which are the non-clause connectors? As we said before, look, all of those words are going to serve you as non-clause connectors. For example, what, when, where, why, how, whatever, whenever, whether, if, and that. Those are non-clause connectors. And we are going to observe them in the examples. For example, I know what you did. Yes? Sé lo que hiciste. Your noun connector is what, but this is also working as an object. Vean, está funcionando como el objeto de la oración. Es un objeto directo. Todo esto. ¿Qué es lo que sé? ¿Qué hiciste? Alright? The second example we have, what you did was wrong. En este caso, ¿cuál es su sujeto de la oración? Su sujeto de la oración es what. ¿Ok? Y su verbo o su predicado, you did was wrong. Entonces, what you did was wrong. Todo esto que tienen aquí, what you did, lo que hiciste, es una noun clause, ¿ok? Que está funcionando como un sujeto de la oración. Your noun connector is what. Lo que hiciste estuvo mal. Todo esto es su sujeto. Alright? In the slide number 2, we said that sometimes we need more than one word to describe what we are talking about. Aquí necesitamos más de una palabra para describir de qué es lo que estamos hablando. Si nada más decimos you did was wrong, no sabemos de qué estamos hablando. Sí, entonces lo que hiciste estuvo mal. Okay? This is the complete meaning of the sentence. Bueno, ahora, if we go to the exercise number 9, remember that what we are going to do in this type of exercises is to identify if our sentences are correct or incorrect. Yeah? So in this case, for example, we have the first sentence that is correct. Aquí lo que nos sugiere el ejercicio es identificar cuáles, con una cajita, put boxes around the noun clauses, to identify what is a noun clause. Ven, aquí está encerrada en una cajita. When the season starts, todo esto es el sujeto, is determined by the weather. This is the connector, alright, and it is working as a subject. Ahora, en la segunda oración, the manual, how the device should be built, todo esto es su noun clause. How the device should be built. Pero si ustedes se dan cuenta, es una oración que no tiene sentido. Vean, el manual de cómo debe construirse el aparato, que ya no hay un complemento más. ¿Sale? Entonces en este caso tal vez podría decir the manual how the device should be built is inside the box. Or the manual how the device should be built comes into the box. Yeah? So in this case, that is why this sentence is incorrect, because in this case we don't have a verb of the sentence. No tenemos un verbo que complemente lo que estamos queriendo decir de nuestro manual. Okay? Okay, if we go to the third example, we have the schedule indicated if the teams would be playing in the final game. Okay, ¿cuál es nuestra noun clause? En este caso la vamos a identificar aquí. If the teams will be playing in the final game. Ok. Ahora, aquí, if the teams will be playing in the final game, es nuestra noun clause, pero aquí está funcionando como un objeto directo. ¿Qué es lo que indicó el horario? Si los equipos estarán jugando en la final. ¿Ya? So, the sentence is correct because the meaning of what we are trying to say is complete. Okay? In the number 4, he refused to enter determined by the lawyer. He refused to enter a plea could not be determined by the lawyer. Aquí tenemos he refused, ok, to enter a plea, pero no tenemos un conector. Si observan, no tenemos un conector que podría ser when, what, whenever, if, no sé. Ahí tendremos que buscar cuál es el conector que nos hace falta en este caso. Recuerden que veíamos que estos son los conectores de las noun clauses. Entonces tendríamos que poner un conector apropiado para esa oración. A lo mejor podría ser that he refused to interpret that could not be determined by the lawyer. A lo mejor un that happy about? Bueno, about what conector was added, verbo, to his job description. So this sentence is correct. The number 4, whoever wants to take the desert tour during spring, signing up at the office. Entonces tenemos whoever wants to take the desert tour. Aquí sería nuestro noun clause. Whoever es nuestro conector. Pero ¿qué pasa aquí? Bueno, digamos que la noun clause abarca hasta during spring break, ¿sale? Y después no tenemos un verbo, tenemos signing up at the office, pero no hay un verbo, there is no verb. So maybe we would put must be signing up, or is signing up at the office, or should be signing up at the office. Yes, in the number 4 we don't have a verb. That's why our sentence is incorrect. Okay, then what I need you to do to finish with these skills is to answer the exercises that go from 5 to 10, also in the exercise number 10. And in the upcoming class we will be discussing and giving arguments about what were our answers and why we chose the answers we chose. Okay, why we decided if the sentence is correct or incorrect. So thank you very much for staying here in the class. I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Thank you very much, guys.